Joining us now to discuss is president of Markowski Investments and a host of Watchdog on Wall Street, Chris Markowski. Chris, first off, Happy New Year. Thanks for joining us. We made it into 2021.
Yes, we did. Happy New Year. But the sad thing is, last year on New Year's, I was in the Newsmax studios talking about the exact same thing. So I guess we can probably say almost the same thing. Expect the unexpected, because we didn't see that one coming in 2020 by any stretch of the imagination.
No, quite a curveball a year ago from now, of course. I think we were all super hopeful, but we're going to remain hopeful this year. Just let us know, how did President Trump stimulate the economy after that pandemic first hit, just to get us off the bat with this?
Well, I think he did it. I think the first stimulus package, I think, was fantastic because it went out and it helped people that were being put out of work, no fault of their own. In essence, the PPP program as well almost acted as an unemployment program because it allowed for small businesses and restaurants to keep people on for a certain period of time. The latest stimulus package, the thing I like the most in that is that, again, you're helping out people that have been put out of work, no fault of their own. You're also going to be helping out small businesses. If we really want to see the economy recover in 2021, we can't fly a helicopter over the country and drop cash. We got to get all of these businesses back open again, and that's going to need a little priming of the pump. It's going to need a jump start. Opening up a restaurant or a bar or a dry cleaner, whatever it may be, it's just not like flipping a switch. These people are going to need some help.
And that's the thing, people are waking up this morning, a lot of them with that $600 in their bank account, expected to help stimulate the economy in some way, order a couple things. And it's just not the same as reopening the businesses and getting everyone back in and out of these stores.
Yeah, I mean, I can wake up in the morning, and if I didn't get a good night's sleep, I can have a shot of espresso, and it'll last me about an hour. And that's basically what these checks are.
That's what this is doing, yeah.
Yes, it's just a short-term sugar high to some degree. I've done a little recon over the past couple of weeks, went to different parts of the country. Florida in particular doing very, very well. In particular, some of the residential areas. Take a look at the Tampa, St. Petersburg area, highest occupancy going. But then you go out to Orlando, and it's sad. It really is. You take a look at all of these conference centers and all of these hotels that are half empty. We need to get those people back to work.
Yeah, and think to that point, when you talk about priming the pump, a lot of that really needs to be focused on those small businesses, really the backbone of the economy, the people on Main Street who depend on those jobs. Talk to us a little bit about how moving forward we can make sure that the vast majority of those businesses receive the most robust amount of the support, because again, whether you're talking about companies like the Cheesecake Factory or across the board, there were several larger companies that took advantage of the fact that they were receiving these dollars and had huge write-offs, while at the same time the people who depended on those jobs still found themselves left out in the cold.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, I've been a small business advocate for a long time, and I'm a believer in capitalism, where two people can sit down at a table and both walk away happy, and that's what we see with small businesses all over the country. And in fact, small business is the engine of job growth. Companies that are 5 years old and younger, those are the ones that actually stimulate growth. Older companies, they hire, they fire, there's a wash. So you're absolutely right that we're going to have to help them out. Utilizing the SBA, encouraging banks to get out there and start lending again. I also was talking to people, I think it'd be a great idea to almost wipe people's credits clean who got hurt. Their credit might have gotten banged up because of this, because they're no fault of their own, so they can go out and they can get access to capital again.
And I think that's a lot of things people aren't even thinking about. But, there's so much to focus on when it comes to this year, just making sure you can make ends meet and pay your bills. What should we expect in terms of our own personal stocks in 2021?
Well, again, hopefully everyone's got their financial plan and their preparation done the right way. As you could see this past year, people who panicked and freaked out when things were looking pretty dire sold, and guess what? They're hurting right now because they got out at the wrong time. Oftentimes, when things look the toughest out there, that's where you really need to take advantage. And if you own high-quality companies, and hopefully your financial advisor has pointed you in the right direction, you're going to be fine. As the saying, never bet on the end of the world, because guess what? It's going to only happen one time.
And here we are. We made it past the stroke of midnight. Chris Markowski, thank you so much for joining us.
You got it.